Alright, check this out. Here we have the Electronics MECH G3 with a Ryzen 7 5800H, the RTX 3070 at 125 watts and a 165Hz Quad HD display. This video will demonstrate performance expectations for Warzone with my typical settings across 4 different scenarios. So let me break this down. Starting with the MECH G3's native Quad HD resolution and the dedicated GPU mode, the CPU will bottleneck the GPU at times, lowering the GPU utilization into the upper 70% range, but this is very rare. I would consider utilization ideal at 97% or greater. Ultimately, you want to maintain this to ensure maximum GPU performance. But you want this to happen without having to choke out your graphics card to the point where your frame rate is poor. I was having this issue with the 4800H and the 2060 in Cyberpunk 2077. As we shift to Full HD resolution, still retaining the dedicated GPU mode, the GPU utilization is just slightly lower than 1440p on average. Still pretty compelling for those Warzone fans looking to play this at Full HD with this CPU and GPU combo. Below this, we are back to Quad HD resolution, but using switchable graphics. This mode made me revisit testing several times because this mode provided the highest consistent GPU utilization. By the way, hybrid mode shown here is the only way to utilize FreeSync since this feature requires display signal through the Radeon Vega integrated graphics. Moving on to Full HD with switchable graphics, here too offered great GPU utilization along with the ability to utilize FreeSync. Do note the temps on the 5800H. All testing is done with maximum fan and power unless otherwise noted. Seeing 90 degrees Celsius on the CPU is not abnormal. Overall, I'm very pleased with the performance from this laptop in Warzone across all 4 scenarios. The 5800H is doing a really good job of pushing 125 watt 3070 in this title. Nice job, AMD. Subscribe and see much more covered on this G3.